The sweetness lingers longer with Selati and espresso. Mamma Kia, I quite love that. Well, you know, besides getting stuck in traffic on the roads and giving us a call every now and again, she's also a whiz in the kitchen. We've got Caitlin Williams here with us this morning, our Espresso Creative Food Director. And this morning we're making something interesting called Millionaire shortbread. Good morning, Caitlin. Okay, so pray do tell. What is Millionaire shortbread?
So Millionaire shortbread is a really, really crisp shortbread base with really nice creamy caramel filling and chocolate on top. So it's very sweet, but
which caters for my sweet tooth, so that's perfect.
Yes, but when you want to spoil yourself, it's just something really delicious.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you take us through the ingredients for this?
Okay, great. So we're going to be using Selati Demarera sugar today. I don't know if you've seen when you go into a Pick n Pay and you look at all the different Selati sugars.
Yes, I have noticed that. Now, what exactly, you know, what do the different sugars do?
So there are different varieties, and the whole point is that each sugar has its own function in various recipes. So that's what during these Selati cooking segments we're going to be showing you which sugar to use in which recipe.
And we all know I could do with a little bit of, you know, a couple of tips here in the kitchen because I'm not really that experienced in the kitchen. So that's actually super awesome that you're here and you're going to explain to us. All right, so let's go through that.
So we've already made a basic shortbread crust, which is just flour, sugar and butter, which is rubbed together, pressed into a baking pan.
When you say rub together, what do you mean by that?
You know, when you rub the butter into the flour and sugar.
Knead it almost.
Yes, and then it will come together nicely, and then you press it into the pan and you bake it until it's golden brown.
Oh, lovely.
And then for the filling, we've got condensed milk.
Oh, condensed milk, my favorite. Okay, I have to tell you the story about condensed milk and me. I used to go into the fridge, you know, of my folks when I was staying with them many years ago. And I used to actually go and make a little hole, like I used to punch a small little hole in the condensed milk can. And then I would drink it, and then I wouldn't tell my parents that I actually opened it up because I love the sweet taste of condensed milk.
Yeah, you're a girl after my own heart.
Well, we like to indulge. It's all about indulgence.
And then we're going to be using the Demarera sugar, quarter cup.
A quarter cup.
So the Demarera sugar is unrefined sugar that's blended with treacle syrup. So it's got a really nice, rich flavour that's going to give the caramel, obviously help with the caramelization and just enrich the flavour there. And then we've got some butter in here.
How much butter would we add?
So the recipe will be on the strap, so we're just going to add that in quickly.
Great stuff.
And then this is going to, you're going to stir it gently until the sugar dissolves, and then you're going to bring it up to quite a vigorous bubble.
Okay.
And then it's going to caramelize.
Now, I tend to always, you know, burn things when I'm busy in the kitchen. Must one always constantly keep that eye on your pots?
With this, definitely, because otherwise it's going to burn on the bottom. You're going to get chunks of caramel or burnt pieces. Yeah, so you have to have some patience when stirring. Just keep your eye on it. So then it's going to turn out like this.
Like that. Oh, and it looks quite pasty.
Yes. So it's quite, this is like almost like tin caramel.
Yes.
So you could actually, you know, this
just
is
eat
quite
it
nice.
Like that? Because I really want to eat it now. Okay.
This is quite nice and gooey, but if you want to cheat, you could use tin caramel. It's not a problem.
Lovely.
And the reason why it's called Millionaire shortbread is because back in the day when sugar first started being traded around the world, it was quite a rare commodity and quite expensive.
So it was only available to some?
Yes. So the Millionaire shortbread came from the amount of sugar which is obviously in this really, really decadent treat.
We love that. And I think this is a special note to all the guys out there. Make sure that you are keeping a keen eye on this recipe because you're going to make your lady very, very happy.
Yes, who would say no to a slice of Millionaire shortbread?
Oh, delicious. So you just layer that and then what will we do?
Then we're going to put the chocolate on top. And now you were telling me that sometimes you burn your chocolate.
Yes, I do. I do have this habit of I eat about a slab of chocolate a day. This is very, very true. I eat about a slab of chocolate a day, but I also make sure that I train about 4 to 5 times a week to just burn it off a little bit. But the chocolate I put in the microwave, and then sometimes I tend to burn it. And I tend to be one of those people that, you know, I'm very impatient when it comes to the kitchen. Yes. So I don't like sitting and waiting. What is the trick with getting it nice and smooth in the pot?
So this is we've heated it over what we call a bain-marie.
So a bain-marie.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's gently simmering water in a glass bowl, and then the heat is quite even, and you've just got to be careful that the water doesn't boil, so it's not too hot. And then you'll melt your chocolate nice and evenly, and it will be nice and smooth, and it won't overheat.
So in other words, you mustn't actually take the chocolate and put it directly in the pot. It's better to do it by...
Definitely, never do that. Yeah.
Lovely.
You could do it in the microwave, but then in very short bursts.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got chocolate going on. I've got one in the fridge if you want to grab that for me. That's already set.
Let me get that quickly. All right.
So we've cut it into quite small pieces because obviously it's quite indulgent. So
there we go.
We don't want to overdo
this
the
looks
calories.
delicious. Absolutely delicious. And where shall I be putting this?
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Let's take out a slice of this.
Okay.
And do you want to give it a go?
Okay, I think
For
I
breakfast.
want to try this out. Okay, and of course don't forget that you can actually get the recipe on our website www.expressoshow.com. The keyword is Selati, S-E-L-A-T-I. You can SMS that to 33728 and get these ingredients on your phone as well. Fantastic! I think I need to bite into this now.
Go for it.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh my goodness. I think I'll see you guys later after the ad break. Bye. This is divine.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.